Well, hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today's theme is... well, it's not Rathalos. I did that yesterday. It's not Charizard. I'm more than likely going to be doing that on Monday. Hold on. 7-Up, you are my friend. Matter of fact, I'm not entirely sure I know what I was thinking with this build. I know I wanted to use Chrono Burst with, or the Chrono Glove with Flame Burst, because Flame Burst is amazing. Yep, I think I know what it is. I think the focus for today is explosions. We've got fiery explosions, we've got other fiery explosions, we've got electric explosions, we've got watery explosions. This is about as close as you can come to I guess to the Bomberman hero build. Except for I'm wearing green, so I don't know. For lack of a better word, we're just calling it the Bomberman run. So we've got tempo to decrease my cooldowns for more explosions, more run speed so I can run from my explosions. We've got fire explosion, water explosion, shock explosion, and thing to make explosions happen faster. I don't know where this came from. I wasn't thinking about Bomberman. I didn't really have anything in mind when I built this. The first thing I thought was Chrono Glove and Flame Burst, and that sort of evolved to, well, what if I just did a run based around explosions? And then my brain went, that's stupid. Why would you build a run based around explosions? There's no relics that do anything with explosions. I mean, not specifically. Hey, you want to come over here? Thank you. What? Journal of Midas? Very first enemy I killed, and already my money problems are solved. Assuming I can, you know, not suck for a minute. That would be the hard part, is not sucking. Alright, what do we got? I can limit your spells, I can... yeah, I don't even know what that does. Using Dash Arcana prevents your signature. Well, the problem is my Dash Arcana only gets one use, so... I don't know, I might come back to that. Who knows, maybe I'll find Exploding Fireball and have even more of an excuse for explosions. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make use of Dr. Song's services, because I have no way of upgrading my spells. And if I'm going to be sticking with the explosion theme, then... suckers. Then I'm probably not going to be able to use... Not going to be able to give up one of my Arcana too safely. I don't know, I might change my mind. Journal of Midas might give me enough money to buy some sort of... I don't know, the situation has to be kind of specific at the moment if I want to keep everything I have. If I'm okay giving something up, well, that's a whole nother story now, isn't it? I guess the other explanation as to why I was like, hey, explosions, alright, is I have not really been watching, but for some reason I had Die Hard on my brain the other day, and something about that was like, yeah, John McClane, what the hell? I don't know where that came from. There we go. Beautifully done. Alright, so I can take this to improve Flame Strike. But now what? And the only other thing here that goes Splode is Crashing Meteor, and that's a little bit too slow without optimization. You don't really explode. I know the word blast is there, but that's not really a blast. I mean, you don't blast either. Maybe that's what this run is blast processing. I mean, my cooldowns are improved, so that could be like an improvement to my usable RAM. I run really fast. That's like Sonic the Hedgehog, who was marketed on blast processing. But we all know blast processing wasn't really a thing. No, it might not have been a thing, so to speak. I am a genius. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. But one thing that was true about the whole Sega Genesis blast processing, you know, as long as we're talking about it, is that it did actually have faster processing speed than the Super Nintendo. Which is why that's what they marketed Sonic the Hedgehog on, is because strangely enough, their CPU was actually faster than the Super Nintendo's. It's just the Super Nintendo did literally everything else correct, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. What are you? Reduces cooldown for all summon Arcana, but I'm not summoning anything. I think I'm going to take this, see if I like it. No, there's nothing else here that's Explosion. Oh, hi. Hi, Cecil. You just flew right in front of the monitor. I don't know why you wanted to get my attention that badly. Okay, you are pissing me off. This whole fight is pissing me off. Bird, not so much so. I'm just very confused about what's going on right now. He has never flown in front of the monitor like that. He probably is just trying to get my attention and be like, hey, I want to play now! Well, dude, I was trying to play earlier and you were, like, flying away from me. You should maybe let me know these things when I'm right there and not necessarily when I'm recording. Not that I think he really knows the difference. Ah, 7-Up. Okay, you're a piece of shit. My ability to scan danger levels and prioritize isn't working. WizardofLegend.exe has stopped working. Alright, well I definitely want Wanderer's Mechanism. And what the hell, I'll take Shocking Sprite Etra. Etra, come with me! We will have many adventures together! And just imagine Etra going, you know he takes me more often than any other fairy. Yeah. I know, y'all are just jelly. Oh, that's a funny thought. One fairy talking to the others about them being jealous. Anyway. Enough silliness. But Dark Sage, that's all your videos are, silliness, and don't you forget it. Oh, hey, I'm a dumbass. Okay, what I could really use is something that'll help me charge up my signature a little bit faster. I'm noticing that my signature is not charging up as fast as I would like it to. Maybe we can do something about that? Oh, hold on, I see Dice of the Nemesis up there. Because of how my build is set up, those should go off like once every 1,000 years, but I mean, it's still Dice of the Nemesis. I'm not going to turn it down. Alright, so I go north from there to get them. Sweet. By the way, I mentioned Die Hard earlier. For those of you who don't know, Die Hard is one of the exemplar action movies out there, partially because of its characters and how they were designed and the movie itself was built. Because I will say that if your story is and things are looking a little iffy, but you've got wonderful characters backing that story up, you will follow those characters. You absolutely will. I think that's partially that, and partially the high fantasy setting is what made Harry Potter so popular when it was a big thing. And to be fair, it still is, just not to the same degree. Hello. Bluetooth connection. Don't be stupid now. Alright, well with that I can level up. I mean that's kind of a explosion. So you got Windsplosion. Alright, so I've got explosions of all the major elements except for Earth. Okay, Bluetooth is acting really silly right now. Oh, I think I might know why. Hang on. Alright, pause game, because I just noticed something. That's right, I had forgotten. My tower fan got tipped over and knocked a few things off my desk, including my Bluetooth receiver. Alright, and something just went doo-doo-doo. I hope it wasn't anything important. I'll have to check up on that in a bit. I think I know what it was. Yep, I know what it was. Alright, well, I'll just have to fix that before I go to save this video to another location. Sorry about that. But if you want to use a Bluetooth controller, you kind of need your Bluetooth to, work properly. And I made that quip of beautiful. That wasn't the controller, that was my fault. But no, I made that little quip about even a bad story can be salvaged with good characters, but I don't know, Die Hard's story is pretty good, at least the original Die Hard. And the Die Hard movies got continuously more and more ridiculous as they went on, sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. Up until Die Hard 5, in which everyone said, okay, these aren't even the same characters anymore, what the hell is wrong with you? But Contingent 99 Piggy Bang! Don't even pretend like it isn't, it says right there, C99, that's Contingent 99, baby! Woo! Electricity! Yeah, that's right. Just dodge backwards. You're a freaking genius.
I don't see explosions here. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Oh wait, airborne slam. That's explosion.
Wind Sentry is not explosion. But at the same time, I don't know if I want another wind spell. Not that I'm against the idea. How dare you list slightly to the right? Do you know who I am? It's about the point in which the enemy goes, this isn't a game of who the fuck are you? I might come back and elicit Seville services. Do you know who I am? This isn't a game of who the fuck are you? That's right, all the explosion's gonna make you burn up. And there's the boss room. Whoopity-doo! Okay, I kinda like the idea of receiving critical heals. Simultaneously, it's not that important. That is one of those arcana I can live without. God, I hate Earth Mages. I've been through that point a lot, but allow me to not beat around the bush. I hate pretty much all of the Earth-based enemies. I've already explained why multiple times, so I'm not going to be going into it yet again. And by the way, for those of you who are noticing, yes, I am playing horribly. For some reason, I can't seem to wrap my head around proper prioritization of targets. So this is going to be one of those runs where I might just have to straight up power through it and just hope that my enemies are dead before I am if I can't get things straight here. Seriously, I took way too much damage on this floor. Jesus Christ. It's not helping my situation that just about everything I have is designed to be used close range. So, I could use some long-range explosion. I think maybe that's the real reason not to take Airborne Slam, is because I need long-range explosions. Yep, no, you don't have long-range explosions. This wasn't really necessarily meant to be a speed run, or not speed run, a theme run, but yeah, theme, speed, they sound so similar.
Well, I mean, they do kind of. They both have the long E sound.
Excuse me, since when are you supposed to be knowledgeable about grammar? There's the binary splashdown upgrade. Oh, there's more close-range explosions. Okay, Dice of the Nemesis has gone off exactly once so far. Oh, holy crap, does holding that actually increase the damage it does? Yeah, there's so many things about this game that I don't know that I probably, by now should have known. Okay, let me improve my water explosions. Then do I count Thundering Chain as Explosion? It's not. It's just a line of lightning bolts. That's not really Explosion. Simultaneously, I'm also thinking, hey, maybe I should get away from this explosion theme before I end up killing myself with it. I wasn't even planning on today being a theme run. Then I was like, hey, you know, if you do a run with all explosions, you can talk about Die Hard and action movies in general. He's like, okay, yeah, there's a fair point. This is far from what I call Nakatomi Plaza, that's for sure. Hey-oh, Die Hard reference. Also, you're probably wondering why I've now gone around in this exact same circle a third time. I assure you it's because it's very hot out today, and I'm kind of slowly melting over here. This includes large facets of my brain, so I apologize for that. But yeah, all joking aside, yes, it is very hot here today, and I am not entirely happy about it. It is... You've just given yourself away, replicant treasure chest! Hey, what do we have here? Paralytic Venom Stone. I like the idea. It might not be an explosion, but hey, I don't mind. Hold on. Let's sneeze. I might also be coming down with a cold, which, in this day and age, coming down with a cold means that no one is going to want to get near you because of the oh, of course reason. Excuse me. Another one? My goodness. What is with the evil replicants? Why are they everywhere? Okay, I can actually give you something now. Here, you can have that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Now, see, here's the thing. This fits the theme of things go explode, but it's not long range. This is long range, but doesn't quite fit the theme. Also, I've got Zeal coming up, and I know that she can be quite dangerous, so I'd like to have something that can strike from a distance, because both her and her, you know, Fiery Forge are quite dangerous to go through. So I guess what I'm looking for, since I kind of accidentally started this whole theme thing with today's run, is how do I justify taking Thundering Chain? Do I bullshit my way through it, or do I just admit that the whole theme thing was a bad idea for today's run, and actually stick with something a little bit... Actually stick with, you know, it might not be part of the Splosion theme, but it is part of the I like to be alive theme. What are you? Tracking suit, what do you do?
Arcana of matching element increases resistance to that element. Requires 2 or more Arcana of the same element.
Alright, well actually I've got 2 Fire Arcana, so that works. Alright, you know what? I can justify it. You wanna know how? Because action movies oftentimes have flashy effects, and for the most part, lightning is a flashy effect. Heyo! I'm a fraud! No, the fact of the matter is this just wasn't meant to be a themed run in the first place. It just so happened that everything I was looking at was like, this explodes, this explodes. So it just ended up being more a matter of convenience than I actually wanted to do a theme run. Rock, rock, rock. I'll show you who rocks. There, didn't even need to use my second signature. That doesn't rock. But it's called Rock Solid Tomahawk! I'm sorry, I've already bullshitted my way into taking Thundering Chain. Alright, leave me alone. I already said I'm a fraud anyway. But no, really, if you haven't seen Die Hard, you should. It's just a movie with really interesting characters. It's one of the movies where you actually feel as though the hero accomplished something by taking out the villain. It's not like it was a preordained matter, like, Captain Marvel. No, he actually had to work to take out the villain. The villain was smart and had a lot to work with. So our hero, Mr. Johnny Yippee-Ki-Yay Motherfucker McClane, really had to put his brain to the test to figure out how am I going to take down these terrorists who have taken over the Nakatomi Plaza. And the whole reason why he was there in the first place is because he was trying to make a reconnection with his wife. So it was a very believable plot, it had very believable characters, it had very unbelievable action, but I mean, at that point you were so invested in the characters and, how are they going to get out of this? What's going to be the reaction to that? What's this all about? What's that all about? It was just so well done that, yeah, you didn't really care about, will this actually detonate at the bottom of the elevator shaft and cause the whole thing to go bleh? The physics of the situation became much less interesting than the actual characters in the film. Not to mention, one of the side characters is Carl Winslow. I'm sorry, I don't know his real name, but he's the dad from... God, what's the name of that fucking show? Family Matters, that's it. I was trying to remember the name of it, but all I could think of was Steve Urkel going, "Did I do that?" And then, of course, later him going on to being the voice of Sonic in the Saturday morning cartoon show, and everyone going, "Oh my god, what the fuck was that?" Which, honestly, that wasn't his fault. That was just that show was written horribly, and the characters were all inane idiots. But it certainly wasn't his fault. What was his name? Jaleel White? Was that his name? I don't know. My memory escapes me on that particular actor, but it wasn't his fault that the Sonic cartoon was absolute ass. I guarantee he tried with what he was given, but between the kind of crappy.
All projectile arcana, do the monkey.
Alright. Halves my critical hit chance. Did I really just say that? Did I really just say that? Oh my god. Oh my god, I really am a fraud. Alright, I've been meaning to try this out with Chrono Glove and Glove of Patience. How do these stack? Quite favorably, I might add. I might add, what? Look, I think we've quite established that I'm an idiot already, so Oh my god, it's so much stronger now. And Cecil has decided that he needs to let the whole world know he's here, everything else be damned. And then he suddenly stops when he realizes that I'm talking about him. Alright. This isn't even... You know what? That worked out nicely. I'm happy I picked that up. I have way more money than I know how to properly spend at this point. And Die Hard 2 kind of leaned into the same characters. But it did so in a way that made them feel like the characters weren't less believable. They were still good. It was still the same characters, a lot of the same actors. And let's just say, at that period in time, Bruce Willis was just a charismatic beast. And from what I've heard, Bruce Willis is a really interesting, really likable guy, so I'm not surprised that he made those movies what they were, but yeah, it's just he really, like, up until the director of Die Hard, what was it, A Good Day to Die Hard? Yeah, until the director of that movie came and fucked everything up, John McClane was just a wonderful character. And all it takes is a little bit of bad writing and bad direction in order to screw things up. But I mean, by the time that movie came out, though, Bruce Willis had been playing John McClane for friggin' how long? This is probably one of the characters he knows how to play the best. It's like running a D&D game with someone else's character. It's like, yeah, you can work with the same numbers and everything, but unless you know those characters and their mannerisms, you're not going to be playing the character. You're going to be playing their statistics. And in one of my games, I'm playing a lightning elementalist named... Well, her full name is... God, it shows up all the time. It just... You know what? Yeah, I want it. Give. I never turned on a Quester cap. The speed boost and how quickly you reach maximum speed is just too valuable. It also lets you run straight into enemy fireballs. But for sake of argument, we'll just say her name is Lucy, because honestly that's close enough. And if you want to know what I did to get that character's name and why I'm not going to go out of my way to write down her full name or speak her full name, I basically did two things. I took one ridiculous name, combined it with another ridiculous name, and presto changeo, my character's name is like that one foreign guy that you work with, who it's like, yeah, they're a really nice guy, but you have no idea how to pronounce the name with like four or five consonants in a row. So you just resort to calling him Fred. It's basically that. So her nickname is the nickname that she prefers to go by is Lucy, because that's easy for people to say and easy for people to understand. But here's the thing: if someone other than me were playing that character, would they know that? Because I'm telling you right now, there's a damn good chance that if someone else were to take the reins of that character, sure, they'd have access to her stats and, you know, some idea of... Oh, Jesus. Why did I run... Why did I run on ahead? That was so dumb of me. This has been a precautionary tale. Always watch your flanks. Always pay attention to the road. Don't act like a fool or you'll get run over like a toad. I'm making this up as I go along. Can't think of nothing that rhymes. That's not true. I can think of something that rhymes, but, you know, it's not the most appropriate of words. Okay, this is going to be difficult. There we go. That was the right combination. Every time I can hear you taunting me. Hear you taunting me even in my sleep. Why? Why do you torment me so? Why do you keep showing up? Why do you show your face in front of mine? Do you have to make my life a living hell? You know, just to say that I finished a run with it, there. You know, Darkseid, you should really just take it. Ah! You will not cause me the same pain! You know, Darkseid, for a minute there, you sounded a lot like Zoro. Don't taunt me with that. But thank you, I appreciate you complimenting my voice acting skills. Boom! Alright, finish that up before I had meteors dropped on my head. Well, she did technically cast the spell. Yeah, but she didn't hit me with it, is the point. There we go. Calm down, Cecil. You know, it's funny. You wanna play as soon as you know I'm busy, but until then you just get weird with me. I fucking love Magma Rush. And hey, would you look at that? I have over 1,000 gold. How rare is that? Alright, so some things I think are going to be more useful. Fiery Paintbrush would be more useful than that. Jade's Chakra Lock would be more useful than that. And yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to end up finishing the run with that. And if you want to know how exactly I'm justifying Bouncing Surge instead of, or hey, was my head just on sideways? Did y'all see that? All right, smooth. I mean, I completely lost what I was saying about Die Hard at this point. Interesting that kind of became the focus of the episode. I'm not normally big on talking about movies. As of right now, just that's kind of what's on my mind. Alright, so my damage isn't exactly super high right now, but I've seen it be worse. I've also seen myself play better, so make of that what you will. Oh my god. I am awful. Whoa, hello. Did my little fairy friend just get a boost from Dice of the Nemesis? Because that was amazing. I loved that. And that was complete overkill. Alright, so all in all, I guess what I'm really trying to say is, yeah, go check out Die Hard. Die Hard's good stuff. It was probably one of the smartest action movies that was out there, paid the most attention to detail. Like, it was just a legit good movie. Like, it was probably one of the smartest action movies that had come out until The Matrix. And then we all know how The Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions fucked all that up, so. Yeah, Die Hard. Go check it out. For some reason, this run's sponsored by Die Hard. John McClane is Wizard of Legend as Bruce Willis. Okay, I'm completely off my rocker now. I mean, I need to go take a nice cool shower to try to cool off. It's way too warm in here right now, but thank you very much for spending your time with me. I do appreciate it. I'd appreciate it even more if you were to drop a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you thought about things, and I will see you guys in a future video. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you